Right, here we go.
Welcome to the ArenaBowl.
This is the championship of the ArenaBowl. The Nashville Cats versus the New Jersey Bloodbath.
The Nashville Cats.
The visitors coming in. And the Bloodbath. Many different walks of life on this Bloodbath as they come out of the tunnel. Some based on fictional characters, some people I work with, some people friends I used to hang out with. And that's right, I'm going to be narrating this thing from sort of a breaking the fourth wall perspective, possibly. But I'm going to skip through that. We're going to get right on to the game. The Cats win the toss. They choose to receive, which is pretty odd. I would have assumed they would have deferred, but that's okay. Star kicker Phil Boyd Studge, the Studge man, has gotten quite good at kicking it through the uprights to give the other team a chance to start it from their own 5. Touchback when we begin this game. Storner back to pass, and the wide receiver just drops it. You got Rob Mack, who is the Mack linebacker. You have the Mack linebacker and the Jack linebacker in the Arena Football League. Only the Mack is allowed to blitz. So we named him Rob Mack so I could always identify him. Rob Mack hanging in the back next to the Jack, ready to attack. Nice pass, and it's almost picked. He gets obliterated. Some smack talk going on as number 1 tries to get up. Looks a little woozy there. 4th and 10, what are they going to do? They're going to try and go for a long 3. Interesting choice, but I think the best one. Kick is away and short, and it's going to be returned by DiCarlo. Penalty. Holding on Ford, that means they have to start on their 8. Now remember, the Bloodbath are without star wide receiver Brian Pierce, who has a hip injury last week. But DiCarlo III has been filling in, and he scored 3 touchdowns last week after his injury. And he almost just scored another. But that pass is going to drop incomplete. Lazaro has been a heck of a quarterback. Cashman to the right, and he's up and over the wall, but his feet were down, and that's going to count as a complete pass. 3rd down and 5, the ball on the 13-yard line, only a few yards for a first. Mack in the backfield, basically a blocker. They do not rush. Lazaro back, tosses it to DiCarlo, and he's held up, no flag. Coach wants him to go for it, but this is the championship game, and I think they're going to go for the long field goal with Studge. This is going to be one of his longest attempts. He needs to get that dead on. Straight ahead. Looks like a perfect kick to me. It's up, and it's through, and the kick is good, and the Bloodbath will go up by 3. 3-0 in the first quarter. Studge lines up his kick, and it's going up and through the uprights, touchback. Bloodbath are pumped after being up by 3 now. They have the edge at the moment. Oh, and Hillary with an excellent catch. As he gets over the halfway point and into Bloodbath territory. Pitch to the side. Gets him maybe a couple, 3 yards. Kind of a surprise to see a rush, but that's why it is a surprise and it has potential for gain. Oh, and Vic Jr. with the pick. His 21st pick. Possibly more. He got 20 on the season. I don't remember if he got one last week. I don't think he did, so let's say his 21st interception this season, which is a record by far. Long pass to Cashman. Oh, geez, they go flying over the wall and into the tables and speakers. Let's take a look at that again. All right, all lined up and ready to go. Quarterback back to pass. He's looking for a guy. He spots his man over in the corner. Look at that ball fly through the air. And here comes his guys. They both go up for it, and no! Ribs first for the man on the one side, and he goes tumbling as well. And just like that, they're on the ground. But they will be okay, and we're going to head back to the action. Cashman in motion. He's got a man. Quick pass to DiCarlo, and he's got it. That's going to get the Bloodbath a first down. This is a big opportunity to go up by 2 scores early in this championship. DiCarlo cuts across. He's got it. Touchdown. What a great pass and what a great catch by those two. DiCarlo is coming in absolutely fantastic for the injured Pierce, who's sitting on the sideline right now, wishing he could be in there, but he just wants to see his team come through. And right now they are up 10-0. Nashville was the second strongest team this year. Remember, they were undefeated until they played New Jersey in Week 14. They were both 13-0, and New Jersey prevailed, and they are still undefeated. New rules are going to be put in place next. What a hit! DiCarlo with a pop. So I was saying, new rules are going to be in place from pro to all pro next year, which is going to amp up the difficulty for the Bloodbath. And perhaps some new players will be making their rounds later in the off season with trades and free agencies. So we might see some names we don't recognize. But all these men on the Bloodbath have relevance in one way or the other. And Ford, Clay Ford with the hit. Beautiful hit. Michael Vick Jr. Number 7, he looks like that Atlanta Falcon. O'Connell, he gets him. And it's 4th down again, and now Nashville's going to be going for another field goal attempt. About a 60-yard attempt. I don't believe he's got the leg to make it. But he does. Incredible. What a fantastic kick. It'll take years for the NFL to catch up to that. Oh no! Gore just saved the day after the punt was muffed. The kick was muffed. It almost kicked directly into the defense's hands. I've seen that happen twice this season. This quarter is not yet over. Lazaro gets a nice pass to Cashman, first down. Two minutes and 37 seconds left in the half. Lazaro looking aggravated. That's not the play that he wanted, but the coach is calling it anyway. He decides to just throw up a prayer, and it's batted away in the end zone. If that was rounded and wasn't rounded and that was a corner, I think he might have been able to get in there and grab that pass. The clock is ticking down toward 2 minutes. Vic Jr. comes around the motion man. Lazaro back to pass. He spots one. DeCarlo, touchdown. And the Bloodbath take a bigger lead. They're going up, and it looks like they're going to be up by 14 if Studge nails this kick. Pretty much impossible to miss these extra points. And now the Bloodbath have a 14-point lead. Oops. I think this kick's going to hit the netting. Give them a return, yes. Oh, he's to the 10. You're going to give him about the 12-yard line. Oh, it's Tolliver. He catches the ball and gets the first down. If he was able to keep it in bounds, he could have ran that for a touchdown. Not quite to the first down line. 2nd and 10. Mack showing blitz. Can't quite get there, but a teammate can. Ruffled his feathers and incomplete pass. Now it's 3rd and inches. What do? You try to get your running back over that line, or do you throw a quick pass? But with a passing route, and they got the first down. A nice catch by Bonner. Mack ready to pounce. He gets through. I don't know how that's not a fumble. I'd like to see that again. I thought that was a fumble in every way, shape, or form here. What did he do? Oh, I guess this game has the tuck rule. Because that counted as an incomplete pass. I guess there was a guy around. I don't know. But that's okay. We're moving on. 2nd and 10. Stoner back to pass, and he's destroyed. My goodness, unnecessary roughness penalty. This we have to see again. That was incredible. He didn't even have time to think, and he was almost knocked out of his shoes. Let's watch at full speed. Boom! But I mean, come on. How was that unnecessary roughness? I think he got hit right into him. See, I'm... fourth wall. I'm controlling the 25. And meanwhile, the hit comes from the 79, who just plows him up in the air. Meanwhile, at this point, I'm about to miss my tackle. I'm about to go flying off to the side, and he just ends up in my way. So I shoulder check him into the ground. Get off me! And I guess that warrants a penalty. Let's see it one more time at full speed. My goodness gracious, that is one solid hit. You're a lucky man to be getting up from that. And we're going back to the game with 58 seconds left in the second quarter. The Mac ready to pounce alongside Vic Jr. He's got a man, Tolliver with the catch. Timeout called, which surprises me a little bit. Vic Jr. says, no way, you're not crossing that line. Third down and 4, defensive stand. And Bonner is near the line to gain. Will they give him the first and goal? Yes, they do. 4 brand new chances to move up about a foot. And they lose 2 yards as the defense just goes reckless. Stoner, 47 yards, 1 pick today, no touchdowns. And he just got smacked up again. No penalty that time, and he's still walking, folks. 3rd and goal. He's hit, and it's picked. And DiCarlo is going to go all the way back to the other end and score a touchdown. That was incredible. Oh, no flag for that though, huh? Let's see that again. We're going to line up right behind the quarterback. And we're going to see what happened here. Spots his man over to the side, and DiCarlo just grabs it, and he is gone once he gets trucking. And he runs all the way down to the other side for the touchdown. What a great job. And there's Studge's kick, and it's good. And suddenly the Nashville Cats find themselves down 24-3, which I'm sure was not in the cards before this game started today. In fact, I find it kind of hard to believe that their offense has been unable to click so far today. And the Bloodbath defense has just showed up. How many chances did they just have to get in the end zone, and they just couldn't do it? So I don't know what their plan is now with 20 seconds left. Are they just going to rifle the ball down the field? They're going to throw a couple short ones and then the half. You don't want to give the Bloodbath the ball back, that's for sure. Hillary gets loose, and he's gone. Touchdown. The damage is reduced slightly, as the Cats will get within 15, looking to make it 14. As the time clicks down. Last play of the half is the extra point. No, there's still a second on the clock.
Nashville is lined up for the kickoff. Number 89, back to return.
So they're just going to have repeat kickoffs here. Practice attempt for DiCarlo. He's got a lane! Oh my gosh, he had almost made it. 24-10. Are you ready for the halftime show? It's 10 times better than Bad Bunny. It's better than Madden. It's better than Super Bowl 60. This is the halftime show. And that's it. And now you know I'm telling the truth. A Champ Sports ad just for you. And while the game isn't on, you can see all sorts of tips, facts, and tidbits and help with the game. But here we go. Halftime is over. 14-point lead for the Bloodbath. And let's see if the Cats can do anything here in this second half to mitigate the damage and to get back in this game. Because they are a darn good football team, and I really think they're not playing up to their full potential right now. Either that, or the Bloodbath are playing past theirs. Pass to Cashman, he's got it inside the 15 as a fan goes nuts in the stands on the cam. And this is going to be something you don't see all the time. The Bloodbath go with a run, and they actually gain positive yards. I think that run was longer than all their rushing yards throughout the entire season. They finished the entire regular season with 5 rushing yards, and they just scored 6 on that play. So that's a record for the season, folks. And here we go. Looking for the end zone. Vic Jr. with the touchdown. He made it over the plane. Let's show that real quick. Lazaro back to pass. He spots his man. And where is that ball compared to the plane? It is over. Is it? I don't know. Did the ball make it? Right there it did. I'll tell you that much. What a beautiful play. In fact, that's quite impressive. Let's keep it right here, folks. Let's watch this. Real time. Oh, he is for sure over the line. That is incredible. The hit, and then the hit back. That sure is awesome. And now the Bloodbath prepare to go ahead by 21. There's the kick, and it is good. 2:47 left in the third. Studge with a decent kick, doesn't go through the uprights. Hillary on the return, and he gets decked by DiCarlo, the younger brother of DiCarlo III. Sometimes you see the DiCarlo brothers as the Mac and the Jack. It happened last week for the very first time. 2 brothers side by side, by chance. Vic Jr. with a hellacious tackle near midfield. This is the way the Cats need to play. They need to get down the field. They need to put some points on the board and strike some fear into this defense. They run the ball again. He runs directly into the wall and gets tackled. That was embarrassing. Why would you continue to run? Now with -2 rushing yards on the day, bringing their total back from 97 to 95 yards. Snaps it early, gets hit, but gets the pass, and he's close to the first down. It's going to be about 3rd and 2. DiCarlo with the tackle.
3rd and 2. Ball on the 16-yard line.
Lined up, 3 to the left. No motion man, they go with the run, and he is stuffed behind the line. 4th down. And now this is very important. They're going for it. They need to get this. And they do. Hillary touchdown.
Touchdown Cats.
And the Cats score and bring it back down to 14. Pending this kick. No reason why he shouldn't make it here, but stranger things have happened, and he does. It was a 17-yard pass from Stormer to Hillary that did it. And DiCarlo's return brings him to about the 12-yard line. quarterback Lazaro marches out. Vic Jr., Cashman, and DiCarlo all about set, ready to run their routes. Lazaro looking for a man. He sees Vic wide open. And he's got him for the completion. Another excellent pass by Lazaro, and now he's looking to follow it up again. And Cashman grabs it, and he gets the first down. And the Bloodbath getting near to the end zone again. And this quarter is almost over. Pass to DiCarlo's incomplete. This is likely to be the last play of the quarter. Let's see if the Bloodbath can get into the end zone here. Man in motion. He gets the snap off. He tosses it, and it's oh my! He caught it. He caught the ball, but he lost a lot of yards. That was insane. Let's watch. Remember, in the AFL, if it doesn't hit the ground, you're good. It can bounce off the wall. The 19 throws it. It's batted by the 17. DiCarlo doesn't give up and runs after it. Hits the wall, but never hits the ground. And he grabs it, plows into the coach, who reacts late, but still kind of funny. That was a very interesting fall by the coach, to tell you the truth. He waited until DiCarlo had basically gone through him, and now it's just some kind of weirdness going on that I don't even really want to describe because I don't want to get fired. Number 9 looking on like, what am I looking at right now? And then all of a sudden, the coach, without reacting at all, just sees number 9 coming and goes, I'm hitting the deck. And he's down. What a fantastic catch. And a strange thing to see on a field. But that's okay. We're the AFL, and this is the championship game. It's the beginning of the fourth quarter, and it's 3rd and goal. Lazaro having a great day. Nice high quarterback rating with multiple touchdowns on his resume and no interceptions. And Cashman just scored another touchdown for him. And now the point total looking to go to 38 as the Bloodbath go up by 3 scores once more. The Cats are going to be looking to try to... Whoa, what a kick. That kick went way above the camera. Studge just nailed one. Good old Phil Boyd Studge, the alter ego of myself, and he just hooked a kick over to the side. It's returnable, and he gets leveled about the 7-yard line, maybe the 8. They give him the 8. First down, Cats. 3:34 left in the game. If you're going to do it, it's time to do it now. I expect long passes. But not that time, as he's sacked by Eldrick, my boss. Rob Mack, from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia fame, gets through the hole again. And Hillary is tackled by my coworker Gore.
3rd and 2. Ball on the 16-yard line.
Bloodbath looking to finish this thing on this drive. 4th down, but there's a penalty. One of the linebackers left the box. I'm not sure which one it was. But the Mac didn't seem to want to blitz that time. I'm wondering if he got outside of his zone. Either way, it hands them a first down. Ball's up in the air, wasn't able to be picked up. Second down.
Incomplete pass. Bonner, the intended receiver on the play.
Clock's still ticking here.
Ball on the 21.
Remember, AFL rules. And that ball goes flying out of bounds. No one had a chance at it.
Pass ball's incomplete. Carter, the intended receiver on the play.
The Bloodbath defense has been number one all year.
1 yard.
And they're showing it today in this championship. The Cats are no pushover. Fourth down, end of completion. What do you do here? 3 points only gives you 18. And still 3 scores, so you got to go for it, which they are. The game on the line, it's incomplete. I don't think they had a chance to come back anyway, but a touchdown that drive would have given them a better chance than right now. But the Bloodbath have to keep on playing right now. They can't just try and, you can't run the clock under a minute anyway. Fires one to Cash when he makes the catch. Doesn't really get too far, just a nice little catch. Remember, no 2-minute warning in the AFL. It's a 1-minute warning. Lazaro back to no, it's a run, and Mac gets stuffed. No yards for Mac, but the time will continue to tick. Looks like there'll be one more opportunity to see what they decide to do. Are they going to go for the end zone and try to add more points to the board? Try to just run it out to the 1-minute warning? I mean, I kind of expect them to go for it. Let's see what they come up with here. Lazaro back to pass. Oh my, what was that? I don't know who he was throwing to or what happened there, but it's fourth down and they're going to give Studge an opportunity to add 3 more to the total. I think it's going to be wide left. No, he just barely makes it through. That was a very lucky kick. 42-yarder by Studge. 41-17. Now this game is pretty much officially over. But it's not going to end as quick as you think it is. Once it hits the 1-minute warning, the only way to keep that clock moving is by completing passes. So once the quarterback gets desperate, because for some reason the game thinks that the home team can come back, or not the home team, but thinks that Nashville can come back from their deficit, he just starts heaving these ridiculous passes and the time doesn't disappear. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen this time. 41-17, 1 minute left in the game. Storner gets nailed, incomplete pass.
3rd and 7. Ball on the 8
Only
yard
1 second off the clock. Leveled again, my goodness. I'm surprised this man is not crippled based on the amount of abuse he's taken. And look at this, Alex DeCarlo III wins player of the game, not Lazaro, in the place of the injured Brian Pierce as that side wide receiver. So they're going to win the game. I wonder if Brian was the MVP. I never got to look up if there was any MVPs. Offensive leader, MVP, defensive leader. I don't know if this game has it, but I was hoping it would. I didn't find it though. The clock is ticking with that complete pass. We're going to see if they can get in the end zone late. I think he was over. Touchdown. And the Cats not going out without a fight. Let's see if they go for 2. Looks like they are. Make it look a little less. And Bonner dropped it. And now they're going to go for the onside kick. You'd have to get it, get the ball, score, get it, get the ball, score, and get it again. Ball goes flying out of bounds. But now that clock isn't going to move unless a pass is complete. So we're going to see what Lazaro does right here. Lazaro looking for Vic. He's got him. They can essentially run out the clock now. Clock is ticking. But they're going to send out Studge with no time left. And there it is, and the Bloodbath had 3 more. Final score 44-23. And the New Jersey Bloodbath are the undefeated champions of the AFL for 2006. ArenaBowl champion. I say 2006 because this is when this game came out. Look how happy they are, jumping the railing. Gore almost falls on his ass. How appropriate. Cats are crushed, but they just didn't do enough. There's Lazaro with the trophy. What a moment. Unlock the All-Star champs. Let's see how this game went today. 44-23. Cats had more offense, but that's because the Bloodbath defense was so great that they had such good starting field position that they were scoring off 10, 15, 20 yards. And then the Bloodbath are kicking touchbacks, forcing the Cats to go 45 yards if they score a touchdown. Bloodbath actually had more rushing yards, even though the Cats rushed more times. Less passing yards, first downs are close. Everything was actually kind of close except for the score. More penalties on the Bloodbath. Cats had more possession time. There's Lazaro, 129-2 on the day. Better than Storner. About a 6.84. 140 yards, 4 touchdowns with a 70% completion rate. I say that's pretty darn good for Mark Lazaro, the winning quarterback this year. Don't need to see any of that. We're going to end this game as the champions. I hope you enjoyed this championship game. I hope you enjoyed this championship commentary. Instead of talking to myself, I thought I would talk to myself and record it and probably start my own downfall. But hey, I figured I would share one of the cool things I get to do once I come home from a job that I hate every day, and no one can tell me that I can't do it. So this is for all you to go your own way and do what makes you happy. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. Peace.